It's black and white. Yeah. Black and white. Oh, 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 oh. It's black and white.
Miss Lee, welcome back to episode 8 of the City Bus Manager series here in Exmouth. So it's that time again where we're doing our favourite time of the year again. Well, time of the month anyway. The City Bus Manager series. How's everyone doing? It's day 5. It's Friday, and as you can see, all the buses are in the yard because, of course, it's early in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning to be precise. Now, today I have no idea what to do again. Obviously in the last video we added the little shuttle buses, the 70A and 70B. So we now have a slightly bigger network. However, of course, that's obviously not all we're going to be doing, because of course we do want to expand again. Of course we want to expand. And I was thinking to increase the frequency of some of the town runners. So, of course, we've got the E1, E2, E3 here. So, we've got, maybe not. We've got to assign the buses now. You go out on the 63s, even though you're not going to have the much space. Excuse me. I don't think this route's going to be, the route's so popular, the 63s, I don't understand what's going on with that route. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we've got research going on as always. Let's see what we got. Large bus being researched, bus stop upgrades, and that's it. And the new bus is, oh dear, the Plaxton Elite, the bigger one. Which, of course, if you saw the last episode, we got that one, but now we've got the bigger one. Yeah, it's not big. That's counted as a large bus, but the other one is treated also as a large, but is actually much smaller. Obviously, the Satara is the biggest bus we got so far. There will be more. Don't worry. But as you can see, all the buses that are in the yard. Another 63, because of course these start rather early in the morning. So you go out on the 63s, even though you're too small for the route. We haven't got anything bigger. I will just have to get a bigger bus at another date, when I can. But if we research, can we research any more buses? Yes, we can. Research another bus. Research another large bus. Hopefully it'll be a decent one this time, because I don't want crap like last time. But yeah, as you can see, we've got a lot of vehicles in the yard. Of course, we've got all the Sataras, all the Soloses, and the minibuses for the new shuttle buses. So hopefully today will be a popular day, that we will have a nice run out of things. I do want to expand, but unfortunately we haven't got the trophies to do that at the moment. And there is the target, however. We're another 63, sorry. You go on that. So yeah. But yeah, so I want to expand still though. But the trouble is that we don't have the the area to do it. So apart from Clyster Mary and Clyster George, so I could do another shuttle bus connecting with the 70B. Now there is a slight predicament because obviously it's not on the end of the route. Which way are we going to do it towards? Are we going to do it? So what I might do it from Woodbridge Sultan instead and do it the 70C. 63 again. Another Sataro. Obviously, none of the Sataros is free at the moment, though. All of them need. Right, you're going out now. Because I've got two that needs to go to the bus wash. So I will have to figure that out. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe Woodbridge Sultan to Clyster Mary could be a little shuttle bus connecting with the 70B, which thankfully I kind of know the times of somewhat. So if we just have a look, first one connects at 8 o'clock. So now I did note that actually I did have a bit of a mistake because I should do a 1706, but I should also do a connection to the last 70 arrival, which gets there at 1823. So at 1825, there will be an extra journey. Right, 70B, you get the strata. E2, what do you normally get? You get a solo normally, don't you? Yeah, you normally get a solo, so you can have a solo. I'm not giving you a big bus. I never do for the E2. So, So I did kind of make a mistake in the last video because I realised that I should really make a connection to the last arrival bus. So what I'm going to do is it could have a 2-minute connection to the last bus of the day. So if we do last bus here on the whole loop at 17, oh wait a minute, no, I'm gonna need 15:36 as it's a different time, so we'll do a different time here, and so it's 3 minutes, so we'll go 18:25, so 18:20. And the last one would be 18:25. On this one I might yeah, I might put a new timetable in this and get rid of the 1706 and just add a 1706 here. 06, and I need it to add an hour and 10 minutes onto that, so it's 74 minutes I need it. And if we can get rid of this 1820, in fact, and I need a 1 minute extra minute, like so, and then it will just connect with the last bus of the day, 18:25 to Holy Trinity. Now that won't take effect until tomorrow now because of that, but that's okay, I can manage for tomorrow. For the other bus, did I do the same issue? Yes, I did. That was my fault. So, do it again. It'll still be... So we'll go with 1706. Stop is it? Do it. Stop B. Just that one there. I need it to be about 87 minutes. I need it to be 87 minutes at the arch. 87. Now, question is, did I put a lot of time in this timetable? No, I did not. I didn't at all put any time whatsoever in the timetable. And I've just realised it is a really different time. 77, I need it. 1706. Yep, that's correct. I'll get rid of that trip. And it could be at 1825 instead. So you can connect with the last arrival time of the 70. So you can have a connection available. Yes, it means later finishes, but doesn't really matter, does it? Apply that. Speaking of the 70A, in time for the 70A, you get the tracker bus on the 70A. In all honesty, I can't actually remember what I was going to use on the other bus. I really need to watch back, but I'm not going to check. 70. I'm thinking Sataro today. Don't know why, but I feel like a Sataro will do its justice on the 70, but obviously don't quote me on that, it could change. As you can see, the Exton buses are really popular as always. They always are. But yeah, so again, as I said in the last video, I have noticed that viewership is low, and in all honesty, I still haven't had a decide. Now, I must add that that video that I said it in hasn't actually been uploaded yet, and it's not going to be uploaded for another couple. I'm doing this on the 5th of April, so one day after episode 6, and I have checked. It is low. Bearing in mind it's only been up a day, as I would call this, because I've had a bit of time today, even though I've been at work. So E3, you get a solo. Yeah, but most of the buses are about to run out, because if you don't know, we always do this. It is somebody. But let's have a look at what's out. Just the 363s. That's it. That's literally it at 6 o'clock in the morning. Next bus will be out probably very soon, but as you can see, it's really so we just got to do bus dirt and large bus. Can't do much. Excuse me. I'm thinking a little shuttle bus that connects Exton to Epford as well. I mean, it'd be just a little shuttle bus that connects with the 63s, because I won't connect it with the 70B because that seems silly. I'll connect it with the 63s, because that might be the best bet. The town runners are running out. The E2's out and the Millistrata's going out onto the 70B. As you can see, I'm gonna keep an eye on this because, of course, the 70B is one of the new routes, of course, to and from Topsham. I might run a little Topsham town runner as well, like a couple of, like, during the day. Topsham itself is served, I believe, by stagecoach. I believe, and the Trekker bus has just come out as well, ready for its stays out on the also, when does that duty finish? That's another point I need to take note of. E1. You wanna? Why do you want a Cesaro for? Fine, fair dues. I need to actually check when does those duty finish. Let me just have a look, shall we? That finishes about 3 to 4ish, and the other one about 20 past 2. So I might have to grab 2 more buses for that. But as you can see, the buses are now out and about. They're now out and about. I mean, we are really growing. I mean, like a few episodes ago, we only ran a few town road, and now we run all the way to the town, village, state, whatever, of Topsham in Exeter. Yes, it's not a big route. I mean, the 70B, it's every 90 minutes. But I think this route's going to be popular. So, I mean, we could run a little town bus as well. I don't know what the demand's going to be like, though. And I must add that, obviously, I've never been to Topsham. I've been to Exeter, but I've never been to Topsham. Here we go. He's off for the bout already. Oh, he's rather busy already. Crikey. But how long will that last? Only a minute late as well. Oh, 2 minutes later. I might have a look at that. Didn't connect because it ran late. Right, let's see the 78 quickly. Firstly, because one person. What's the 70 being like? 21. Yeah, that's fine. That's pretty good. So I might actually run a little town runner in Topsham. Maybe every half an hour during the day. I've been doing this on my private save in Amersham recently. I started a network of services in the Amersham area, but we're going to run a little town runner that just loops, that runs down here, round here, and then back to the railway station. I might go up to this. There's a cul-de-sac, so you can't really run a bus anywhere. So we'll just go around this area, up the high street and back. We might run it really often, like every 15 minutes or something. So I might do that. What do I call it? I might call it the T1. Call it the T1. Surgery. Holman Way. You can go to the Key Antique Centre. That'd be alright. You can run. Oh, maybe not. It's a one-way system. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's fine. That's fine. No problem. I can fix that problem. No problemo. You can go there. Stop C at the railway station as well. You can then go down here. And then go to Key. Holman Way. Surgery, and then you can go back to the railway station. I'll give it a couple of minutes of salt. 25 people, yeah, that'll be fine. Monday to Friday, you can have 8 minutes there. We'll run it every 15 minutes. Starting at we'll start at 9:04 and it can finish at 16:04, and it can run every 15 minutes. You can run every 15 minutes throughout the day. Why run it today? Because I don't think I've got the drivers / buses to do it, and I don't really want to do a little town run it today in Topsham. Why is it all the plaques and elites? It's sod's law that they're giving me all the plaques and elites. Right, it's the 13-meter one now. 60-seater, no thanks. Why have I got to bring 11 RT elite ties 15 meters? Oh, there it is. Right. Can I do more research? No, I can't now. Let's have a look. I could do doing the stop upgrades in the dirt, which I mean, I'm getting somewhere. Let me have a look at what's been going what on the network. What's the 70 doing? Nothing at the moment because I don't know. Because the buses haven't come back from there. What time is the next 70? 9:36, so it is due back. Here it is. Oh no, it's 62. That's the 70. There's the 70. Obviously this goes around a different way, like unlike the 63, because the 63 obviously now the buses are on their way to pick up anyone who wants to connect with this bus. Bus dirt's done. Good. I might put a ferry crossing timetable in. Now what I'll have to do is, unfortunately I won't be able to do it until I find out the title for the ferry crossing from right. Let's have a look, shall we, at the 70. Whoa, that's good. So 78 not so good, and the sorry, I just dropped my mouse. And the 70B is not too bad again. Pretty good, pretty good. That's what we want. So I'm thinking. I'm thinking to make a connection available from the to the ferry, so you can catch a free shuttle bus that can run you to just outside the ferry for the Starcross ferry. Now if I just go and get the timetable on my phone here, I won't be able to hear this because it's Exmouth to Starcross ferry. So if we leave Exmouth, it will connect 20 minutes arrival. So it's an hourly service throughout the day. Yeah, I might not actually, because it seems a bit off. And I don't know what's going on with these old 63s. They're really popular. The 70 is really popular as well. I actually gave it a small Satara over that. Yeah, and also I deliberately did T1 because it's just reminding me of a thing. And it ceased nearly about 10 years ago. And you might be thinking, Dilly, I think I know which route that is. And if you know me, you will know why. If you know me, you will know that I remember a fond memory of a T1 route. Not in Topsham, but in Aylesbury. And that is the Tideline network. But I'm not saying that because that's it's a long story. So yeah, so we got the little Topsham town runner, which will run back and forth all day to and from Topsham. Doesn't connect with the bus at Topsham railway station because of course it's so infrequent you can't obviously do that. So I'm thinking a big bus on this. I don't know why, but this because it's a town route. I'm thinking it's a quite good sized bus. So let me think about what to use. I put an MMC on it. I don't know why, but I feel like an MMC might do the job. And I've got those other duties to do. So if we just put this little MMC on the route instead, we obviously won't do it today because obviously there's no need. So what have we got? An E2. You can have the City 45, the 62. You can have a Sataro. E3. You can have a Solo. 63. You can have a Sataro. So yeah, so at the moment as things stand, Exmouth is pretty damn good. Is that the 70? Yeah, that's the 70, and I've just realised that it might be a bad idea for putting it around an area that hasn't got a town bus at the moment, so I might change that so that it does actually have a town bus. Right, 70. Question is, do I have a bus for it? Yes, I do. I have a Solo SR. You can have a Solo SR on the route. I know. Strange as it is. But yeah, so in the next episode, if there is one, I don't obviously know at the moment, I'm going to expand my offerings with connections, because obviously we now got the little town bus in Topsham, which I hope is going to be really popular with the MMC, hopefully, but obviously as things stand, I don't know. I mean, it could be profitable, but on the other hand, it could be crap. It could be crap. So if we have a look, E1, busy, E2, alright, E3 is fine, 62s, yeah, I think that's pretty good, that is. 63s, just pops on that. 70s are really popular, and the shoals, obviously, it's the shoals, but they are keep growing for the 70B, which is something. Bear in mind, I only gave it a Ministrata, so you never know. 63. But yeah, so I'm gonna end it here in this episode of City Bus Manager. As I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What is it? I've missed my bus. Maybe you can drive more often. No, I'm not. We're a small independent bus company at the moment. We don't do regular buses. We do it for the community. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to end it here with this episode of City Bus Manager. As I said, I don't know if this is going to last anymore. Unfortunately, the viewership is not high enough. I really want this to be really popular, but unfortunately, as I record this, episode 6 came out yesterday, and unfortunately, the viewership is not high enough. Bearing in mind, it's only been up a day as I record this, and it's had 2 views as I record this. This is according to my phone, which is worrying, really. So I might end it here, but as things stand, I don't know. But if this is the last time, then maybe, I don't know. 70. Right, I'm gonna give you a big sitar. It's simple. Right, 70B. You can have the MMC because that's all I've got. So, but yeah, so I might just end it here because unfortunately I was hoping this will be a popular juggernaut, but unfortunately not. It turns out it's not. It's just another failure, basically. So this will probably be the last episode of this series. I know we've only got to 8 episodes, but unfortunately, if things don't get any better, then yeah, I will make an update video when this video comes up, saying what I'm going to be doing with the series. But as things stand, it will probably be coming to an end as things stand. So if you want this series to survive, watch it, comment and stuff like that. I don't want another disaster striking. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching this episode of City Bus Manager. If you enjoy this sort of stuff, please like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.